What up, RLFers? This is Mushmouth Murphy here, or whatever fucking weird name Al would usually say.
Close enough.
Yeah.
I miss him.
I miss him a lot.
Yeah,
It's been tough. It's been tough.
For those of you who don't know, Al's been vacationing on a yacht in Mexico with all of his internet riches.
Yeah, off the coast of Mexico. He sold out real hard.
Sell out money.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag on Twitter.
Hashtag sell out money.
Yeah.
So, as you've known, if you looked at the comments boards from Real Life 13, Al sold out. So, just reiterating. That's what we're referring to if you don't know what we're talking about.
Right. We tried to make a slight, if at all, change to the process.
Yep.
The only change was there was music.
Well, and it was on a different channel. Yep. And I do actually respect the fact that a lot of Al's fans didn't want to give the views to a different channel. I get that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a wife forcing her husband to cheat on her with a very similar looking woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not like upgrading or downgrading
it's
for any reason,
like,
just the same quality.
I made a carbon copy. I mean, there's some like, I'm a brunette and she's a dirty blonde.
Right.
Yeah.
Dirty blonde, like almost brunette though.
Yeah. So, but, and everyone was just not having it.
Not having it.
So, we're back on YouTube.
Right.
And it's weird because we're still in Al's room.
Yeah.
Huddled in a circle.
Using his equipment.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have equipment of our own.
It's
his parents were very upset with us.
Yeah, they're like, "Why are you here?"
And I said, "No, shut up!
You shut up! This is just reach. I'll cut you. We need to sit in a circle right now."
What are you guys doing here?
Ow.
Hey! He's back.
What is this, cheers?
He's back, everyone. How much do you guarantee that half the people listening had already turned off the podcast?
Yeah.
Like, wait, is he really not on this? So fucking kill someone.
Can you guys do Far Cry 3?
We just need to know the end. We just need to know the end.
Yeah.
No.
That's the answer. Ubisoft kicked me in the dick.
Do more fucking 3 right now.
So, yes. That is that.
So yeah,
Well,
we are.
welcome back.
So yeah, we are going to address it. We're going to be back on Al's channel.
Mm-hmm.
We're just doing it on iTunes, YouTube for a little while, until we're probably going to be doing the iTunes thing eventually.
Yeah, we'll get it. And we'll still have the Mediafire, obviously. That's what everyone wanted on Mediafire.
I'm not familiar with the internet.
Mediafire is it's a file download service. You can put a file up and have people download it. That's where he's been putting up the MP3 files for the podcast.
Right.
So that way you don't need to feed Steve Jobs' soul.
Right.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah. He's spending that
Well,
soul money.
dead-ish.
Yeah.
I mean,
robot body.
So how was the coast of Mexico?
Wasn't that great? I drank some water, and apparently no one told me.
You drank the water in Mexico?
I drank all the water.
wow.
Weren't you out to sea?
Well, I was trying to, well.
He was drinking salt water.
You were drinking the ocean water?
I was in a lifeboat.
You can't.
You can't drink what?
Of a sanction.
What kind of a yacht was this?
There's a fire.
There was a fire on the yacht?
Yes.
Is it a
Oh,
media
did
fire?
you burn a big pile of your sellout money?
Well, I had to prove a point. So that's the best way to do it.
He's like, I made so much of it.
I was rolling
because
around
I'm
in it
such
too,
a sellout.
in a fire retardant suit, but apparently doesn't apply to the ship.
Right.
And then it burned down. Good thing though, in the background I had "Burn Baby Burn" playing.
Did you?
Yes, I
Great
felt
song.
like it was good.
It is a
It
good
was
song.
very good until the crew died.
Right. And then it was
Just go
and then it was just
burn
you
out.
fine.
Obviously, you're just gonna take the lifeboat.
Well, no.
You don't need the crew.
I have a tummy ache today, so
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
So if I have to leave,
saltwater will do that.
I'm not going to Mexico again. I'm
You're just going to remove the rest of your colon.
yeah. Just take it out and put it there.
Well, all right. So I'm Nikolai at Nikolai RLF.
Saichi boy, tell him here at Saichi RLF.
Matt here at Dibs34, but until further notice, I'm just going to be using the RLF YouTube one.
Yeah.
Because Twitter locked me out of my Dibs34
Really?
account.
Really?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah. For
Wow.
some reason, someone tried to access it, and now I have to, prove it's me
That
or
was me.
something.
That was
Get out of here, Reggie.
Why'd you do
I'm
that?
sorry.
Get out of here, Reggie.
But, yeah,
Didn't
for
it
now,
happen?
I'll be just, if I'm tweeting from RLF YouTube.
I love the
Sounds good.
mixed reviews on Reggie. Reggie's a slut. I gotta be honest. I kind of like Reggie.
Who is that
Ooh,
girl? I
oh.
thought she was a dead ethereal voice. I saw a couple of those.
Yeah. The last one was correct. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, one question.
Spoilers.
So, we have some comments.
Yes, we have some comments about someone's pictures, which they sent in.
Yep,
So
fan
it's-
art.
Yeah.
That's actually one question I did want to
Fan art.
address.
Where is the fan?
Yeah, exactly. Where's the fan art? We're gonna be still doing fan art because it's probably, I gotta be honest, probably my favorite part of the show.
I like
Oh
it.
god, it's
The
amazing.
idea of people creating
the reason
off
why
of
I
the
come
stupid
here.
shit we say is absolutely outstanding.
So I believe these first. Now the second two are about the Mayan Temple. The first one is just us. This is from Joshua McGrath.
What up, Josh?
He's
What up, Joshua?
a wonderful country singer.
This is a Joshua tree.
And this is.
Oh man,
wow.
This is.
Oh, wow.
us.
look at me!
I like
Oh
my.
my
I
god!
like
I'm a giant robot.
I just want to be pretty.
I just want to
Look at your weird boobs.
They are that shape too. That's weird.
we get the fancy callback though.
Oh wait, is that Andrew? That's Andrew. Andrew looks so creepy.
Oh, with this
Now.
sleeveless Captain America
Oh
shirt.
my
on.
God.
Why do three of you have shadows?
What's above Andrew?
It says, well, they're like.
No. The shadow drawing above Andrew.
Those are. I think he tried to start to draw
You
up
erased
there.
it.
Oh,
And then he stopped.
okay. Yeah, I like that Seich, Andrew, and Matt have shadows, but
Yes,
Al
well,
and myself.
We're
You guys are-
vampires.
You're under an overpass.
look how
obviously.
humongous my torso is compared to my arms.
It looks like you're like wearing a jacket, but at the same time,
It's skin colored.
It's skin tight.
you killed a man, cut it off, and made it into a jacket.
I'm wearing a bigger guy's skin as a jacket.
I like
That's
how-
fantastic.
I like my sweet monocle that I have.
I gotta be honest, I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of your pot of gold.
Yeah, well, you gotta have it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a
Never
leprechaun.
leave
What
off
is-
at it.
What does Andrew's sign say? Stop.
Stop now, you idiot.
Oh.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
something he said on the show? I don't even know.
He may have.
Maybe. Nobody listens to Andrew.
Nobody listens to it.
Also, do you have
Does
a-
my thing say AKA Russian Santa?
Yeah, that's what I
That's
called
awesome.
you. I like. Do you have a blonde mustache, man?
I guess so.
He,
Like,
he dyes
no,
his
no.
mustache.
That might.
I just want to be pretty.
I just want to be pretty. I don't know what that is. Like, is that lipstick?
Aw.
It's, you got honey on your
Oh,
face.
it might be honey. Yes.
'Cause you're
Josh,
fair.
Okay,
very
that's-
good job,
yes.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
This is Josh.
Awesome.
This
Thank
is
you,
amazing.
Josh.
This is really cool.
This next one.
Oh, man.
wow.
Ooh.
Cougar Heart
He
T-shirt.
gave us a real name, but I didn't write it down. It's still in the emails, but this is just for the time being. You know who you are. Bon Kwee Longschlong.
All right.
Oh.
Yes.
What up,
Alright.
Bon Queequee?
What up, Mom Queen?
Bon Quick.
I really do like this design.
Yeah, this is
That
That
Very
is
cool.
so fucking cool.
And I think this is. I mean, I love this. It's so cool.
That is
Oh,
really
that's fucking
badass.
awesome.
Yeah, this is
Heart on fire and blue
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the same time.
Cougar Heart.
I would wear the fucking shit out of
I would-
that.
I wear it.
All week.
I wear it with my
All
dick.
week.
Not shower.
Yeah,
What?
well,
What?
Oh,
Well,
no,
there it is.
There's a dick
There
in the
it is.
shower. That's what I heard. I like how they also show the back, even though
Yeah,
there's literally
just so
nothing.
you guys know, there's nothing there.
Yeah. What would you put on the back of that
Just
Torty.
a huge dick.
shirt? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
back angle with cougar buttholes.
That is amazing. And then like little kids could wear it, and their girls would be like, "Oh, that's a nice shirt you got there."
Look at
And-
my cougar butthole!
wait, are they wearing it? And they're showing their kids.
I guess.
Look at my cougar butthole.
What do you think people sound?
Take a look at it.
Those are children talking.
Oh.
Those
Oh,
are children's voices?
Yeah.
Okay.
so
That is a fucking
That is-
awesome
that
T-shirt
is
design.
astounding.
thank you, Bon Kwee.
What up, Bon Quick?
Bon
This third one is these 3 and 4 are about the Mayan Temple.
All right,
This is from David Warga,
that's pretty cool.
and that's Wingding text, and
Yep.
it says starring Al, Nikolai, and Seich in the font Wingdings. And I
Nice.
just want to point
What is
us
that?
out
Am I blonde?
in the bottom. You're
I want,
blind.
oh, that's actually a Kevin Mawai 68 jersey, which is one of my favorite players of all time.
Wow.
So that's pretty fucking
I
cool.
look, I look like a greaser.
Yeah, you do.
You're about to steal some
This looks like it's
motorcycles.
8-bit animation.
Looks like if I had sleeves, I would have a pack of cigarettes rolled up in one of them.
I look like I'm a hobo just
Yeah.
on my way. To get...
A ginger
I
hobo.
like how that
Mr.
almost looks like the
Bojangles.
We all
Bojangles.
shop at the exact same pants store.
Saichi Boy Pants.
Yep.
This is the casual collection.
Right.
Where there's nothing strange about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
many less dicks per pant
They're
leg.
just jeans that I bought and then sold them for more.
Yes, exactly.
Shop at Old Navy. Just sell them to us.
I like the
What
vines.
text is that?
Wingdings.
Wingdings.
Oh.
You never did that when you were younger?
No, man.
I do it all the
I
time.
It
used to
just
all
creates
the
little
time.
weird symbols.
I would do it and I'm
for-
like, I don't know what it says, so then I have to change it.
Oh. Yeah.
So thank you, David, for this. I appreciate. I like the little caricatures of us.
Yeah. I feel like that Mario music should start playing right now, and then you see us horribly like walking, like
Like
that
like little
real
robots.
poor animation of us like walking towards the door.
The door opens and Goombas come out and turtles
Oh my
start
god.
jumping on them.
So
It's just a Mario game. That's it.
this next one I like because there's a quote in it. This
Okay.
is from Frederick Blake.
Wow.
Ooh.
And
Very
you can
cool.
see the quote.
I need a gun. I don't want to be in there.
I just love that.
That is so good.
That's awesome.
See, at least somebody else understands what I'm saying
It's
here.
just like,
Absolutely.
I'll
Yeah.
stay at the hotel.
Yeah. Now I want more fan art of me relaxing by the pool with miniature liquor bottles, trying to talk to women and failing horribly.
I wish we had like an alternate version of where you stay at the hotel and
Oh.
like for the past however long we've been doing it, like you've been like,
What
all
feels
right.
like 6 months.
Yeah, like, I'll go to the pool. And Matt's like, you go to the pool, but it's locked. You think you can get in.
But
Then you
breaking the
realize the
gate might
signs.
alert the guards.
You realize the sign says closes at 9, and it's 9:05. What do? Go back and drink more?
The answer is always go back and drink more.
That is so cool.
Thank you,
that is
Frederick.
great.
That was
I don't
awesome.
want to be there.
I love the quote.
I need a gun. I don't want to be there.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah.
You're not wrong.
Next is from Jacob Parrish. This is kind of a
Whoa.
mixture of everything.
That is pretty cool.
Oh,
One Night in the Savannah and the Left.
That's a callback.
1995.
I like in the
Goodbye,
top.
last name. Is that what
Goodbye,
it's called?
Lorraine.
Oh, Lorraine. Oh.
It's a sad, depressed cop with dead wife.
I like the callback dog screaming into a megaphone.
It's a callback. That's pretty badass.
I like it, yeah.
Going crazy down here.
A little wait. I am RLF. Nice to meet you.
1995 and missing children poster.
You know what this is missing? The one thing. A gigantic dick walking through the streets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tin.
Yeah.
But all he says is,
Dick, 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 dick.
"Dude, that's a callback."
All right, so this next one is from Mr. Mad Italian, and we got a little note
What was
real
it?
quick. Mr. Mad Italian.
What up, Mad Italian?
Mr. Mad-
Oh,
is
Mad
there,
Italian.
is there any other?
Like spaghetti?
Is there any other kind?
No, we're just angry or crying.
Yeah.
That's not how we cry.
I know. I'm doing Miguel's
We're
grandmother.
falling from a building.
That's a really inside joke.
So Mr. Mad Italian says, "Hey, RLF cast. What up? I recently played your podcast for my girlfriend, and I am happy to say she's now a real life fan.
What up, Mad Italian's girlfriend?
What up?
He probably hits you if you don't treat him right.
Now who's the one being racist?
You're
Well, I'm
Italian.
Italian. I gotta
Yeah.
say it. Isn't that how it works?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Isn't that how it works?
She thinks you guys are all funny and crazy, but in a good way. She felt bad for the girl that got the knee job, but still laughed at the story, and she could not help but
Everyone
laugh.
does.
We felt bad for it too. I was there.
I still do to this day.
She could not help but
Go
laugh
on.
out loud at the drunk girls from episode 1. She loves the fact that you guys show off fan art, so she drew a pic for you guys. She
Really?
also said you guys better talk about it, or else she would come up to New York and punch you all in the face. We live in
Wow.
South Jersey, and she said she would find a way. So please talk about it. She
Oh.
don't want
This got real.
me to say her name, so just call her Sexy Lady A. So Mr. Mad Italian that also lives in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And this is the picture. And
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's really good. She's a good drawer.
Does that guy have keys? Matt,
Matt at the disco club.
Matt's saying, want to buy a drink for someone pretty, and he says, don't make me use these. And he's got some keys.
Oh, get
Get
those
out of here,
fucking
Bear.
keys away from me.
Why is that guy straddling the pole?
I don't know. Who
What
is
This
kind
is
of club do you
awesome,
think
sexy
this
lady A.
Sexy
really
Lady
good.
A.
Oh, we
Really,
all
really
know
well
what kind
done.
of club this is. Let's
There's
be
a
honest.
bear and a guy humping a pole.
That guy
This is clearly where Al hangs out most of the time.
that guy is shaved bald except for a mustache and a smoking pipe.
And a
He's
goatee.
got a whole bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He's got a whole bottle of wine. We skipped to the next picture. I'm
By
sorry.
accident, and it totally shocked us.
I'm sorry.
I can't wait to see that one.
Back to Sexy Lady.
Sexy lady A, this is
So
amazing.
good.
I like how it's a gay disco.
I want to imagine this is how small the club is, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Oh,
one in the
absolutely.
closet.
Look at
There's
the disco
that,
ball.
a bathroom, and
I
an
like that there's a
exit.
disco ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been
Well,
a
it's
disco
Matt
ball
at
in
the
a club.
disco club.
It's a gay
That's
disco.
true. What am I saying?
Okay, he's still wearing a sign. You still
Yeah, I am pretty lovely. But let's be honest, I show up to a club like that, I'm getting talked to.
I like
By
how,
someone.
I like how good Bear Matt is at putting on makeup.
I'm very,
Yeah.
I have like 2 perfect circles. Of
Yeah,
like,
rouge is
was that
right on.
rouge? Yeah.
And then your lipstick on your bare lips, you got surprisingly well.
I did the shape, but it doesn't encompass the entire.
Get out of here, Bear.
Oh no! God damn it! I'm talking to the union about these keys.
They did the key thing
They did
again.
the key.
Alright, this next one, as you all accidentally saw, refers to last week's episode when we talked about the fleshlight. This is from James.
Do you see?
I fucked this. Do you see?
I love the pink robe that you're wearing.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
You kind of look like Brian from.
I thought it was.
Guy. Oh my god!
Awesome.
Whoever this artist is familiar with the fleshlight.
Yeah.
Because that's a very accurate
I
drawing.
like the
It's a pretty
gleam
good
on it,
portrayal.
too.
Yeah.
It's very, like, you keep it well
It's
kept.
pristine, which it
Oh, I
was
love
not.
that hat. At first, I thought the hat was like a bird or something on the top of your head.
It's a wizard
It's
hat.
not a full wizard.
My
hat.
wizard hat and a wig. In a pink robe.
Yeah, it doesn't
Do you see?
Your pink robe doesn't cover anything.
No.
We can kind of see.
I think
I'm
those are my
certain
bear
that-
balls.
I'm certain that your bear balls are poking out of the bottom of
Oh
that.
yeah. Oh yeah.
By the way it's drawn, they're in your torso, just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just right there.
You're a very stumpy bear.
I would not
This
be
is
a
awesome.
tree climbing bear, but
Yeah.
this is awesome.
You're a fleshlight fucking bear. You don't have climb trees.
So, thank you very much, James.
Thank you, James.
This next one
James.
is drawn by Mary, and also she has a brother, Kibby. So,
What up, Mary and Kibby?
Oh!
Same time. We're doing it at the same time.
Right, right.
Awesome.
So
Tandem.
she has a bunch of
It's like
text
a
that
gay
goes.
version of Kid and Play.
Who's who?
I'm kid, obviously.
You'd be Kid.
I'll be play. I'll be the smooth one.
I'm
It broke my toilet.
I'm the nerd one with the huge hair.
Yeah.
Great.
No, but you can get down.
One hell of a
But you
rapper.
can get down.
We both can.
So she's got captions. I'll read these while you guys. Well, all right. Let's say before we look at it, it says this summer, cats, nipples, bears, magic, and sexy ladies, all in the action-packed world of 1995. Boom.
Holy shit.
Look at your nipples. They're like cannons.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm holding 2 gigantic dicks.
Oh my god.
Look at how
What?
good those
This
dicks
looks
are.
like Japanese like anime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sexy
This is-
lady.
I love my wizard hat. It's so
Do
detailed.
you have a wizard beard too?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
Oh my god.
And
Look at
a
my
wand.
tattoo and
And
my
I'm casting fire.
Asian eyes.
Oh my god, you are.
I love my bandana.
I am badass in this.
I like my bandana because I wear those often.
That's a character in a
Sexy
Final
lady
Fantasy game.
In the back.
We look like superheroes.
Yeah.
Al is Dickman.
You have Cougar
Oh, you have
Heart
Cougar
ticket.
Heart
You
ticket.
Cougar Heart
Oh, I
tickets in
do.
your back pocket.
Wow. Look, that is
That's
really
so
fucking cool.
Ooh, look at my sexy lady up
How
there.
did they know that I actually have that tattoo?
Oh,
Creepy.
they know.
I cannot stop looking at the nipples.
The nipple, man.
You too, bro.
I cannot.
Wait,
handle
zoom in on the
that.
sexy lady because I'm pretty sure she's actually naked.
She's butt.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, she
naked.
buck wild
Naked.
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 She got no face, but she's got boobies.
You don't need a face. Boobies like
I
that, you don't need a
also like
face.
how I have cat ears and a tail.
Yes.
Do I have a mom
Slowly
tattoo?
morphing into a cat.
It's very cute, and then you see I have 2 dicks in my hand.
Yeah, yes, you do.
Oh,
You have a
never
mom
mind.
tattoo.
Nice.
Yes, you have a mom tattoo.
You're a biker from the 70s.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
She also writes soundtrack by Cougar Heart and Cabbage Catastrophe, and their new hit single "That's Slaw," folks.
Who is this person?
This is Mary.
Mary
Oh,
Kibbe.
that's right.
Mary
What up,
and her
Mary?
brother Kibby. Filmed on location at the Mayan Temple ruins. Localization in Germany provided by Svencorp. Coming to a theater near you. Don't forget the cups, you whore.
That is
He's
amazing.
got some really fucking funny
Thank
fans.
you,
What up,
Mary.
Mary and Kibby? That was
Mary and
awesome.
Kibby.
Thank
What's
you
up?
guys.
Fantastic.
And these last, we got 3 more. They're going to go through these quick, and then there's one final one, I believe. From James, our good friend James Metz, who joined the Navy.
Oh, thank
What
you
up,
very
he's
much.
already-
for
what up,
serving
Navy
our
James?
country.
Yes,
No,
thank you very
on a
much.
serious note, thank you very
Yes.
much for serving our
Yeah.
country. That is
Absolutely.
And
Bro.
Good luck, man.
Ma-
Stay safe out
yes.
there. We have
Uh,
we actually have we have an acquaintance in the Navy.
Yeah.
No,
He'll be on here one time, and then
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone will make fun of him.
yeah.
I hope
Us,
so.
us
It's easy-
here.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Well,
Oh, God.
yes.
Nothing.
So James, he's already in the service. I think he went in like 2.2 or 2.8. But we'll read this anyhow. He says, "Hey RLF gang, thanks for showing my content and for showing my pictures. I'm joining the Navy. I seem to have left that out in my first email. Sorry about that. To let you know, I'm going to continue on the theme of classic gaming, and my Space Invader logo will let you know it's me. The backgrounds I'm making are based off of Pong, The Legend of Zelda, and Mortal Kombat. And
Oh
these
my-
are really funny. I love
I
it.
am so
Hope
excited.
you like
Oh,
them,
man.
and again, thank you for showing my stuff, and thanks for the luck, and keep doing what you're doing. Puts a smile on my face. Real life fan. Real
Real
life
life
fan.
Real life Fran Dresser.
If your name is Fran, you're a real life Fran.
Fran or Francine, we will accept.
yes.
We'll accept both.
So
Francis?
this is
Yeah, I'll take
Francis.
Francis. I'll take
Yeah.
Francis.
Francis,
From-
any of you
Get out of
fancy
here with that
motherfuckers?
Frank bullshit.
Yeah.
No, keep Frank. Get out of here.
real life Frank. Doesn't sound
That
right.
one's good.
Doesn't sound
No,
right.
that one's not bad.
I
I'll
like
be
that
honest.
one.
Yeah, what up, real life Frank?
This
So-
is this is actually that Liberty Prime.
Yeah,
33
Liberty
guy,
Prime.
Yeah,
right?
Liberty
Okay.
Prime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the same
cool.
guy.
So this is he. This,
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
He redid this one.
69.
He added Matt over there
Yes.
on the
Okay.
bottom. He's a
Oh,
wizard.
wizard. Bear.
8-bit Wizard Bear
There's
man.
Ooh.
Fancy callback.
everyone
dog.
loves fancy callback dogs.
Fancy
Because
callback
he
goes
is
in.
simply the best.
He
Yeah.
really is.
Better than
How
all
could you
the
not?
rest.
He's a man of leisure.
Yeah. Well, a dog of leisure.
Yeah. Leisurely dog.
Did you guys hit that at the same time?
We did.
I'm doing that with everyone, I guess.
You were creepy. Anyhow, we're getting in the
The
beer
score
pong.
is
Don't
6-9.
forget you hussies.
So this is the second one. This one's based off The Legend of Zelda. I love this one.
Oh, that is so cool.
that's great.
The Legend of Cougar.
I want to play this game.
I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
That'd be-
hear the Zelda
All right,
theme.
quickly,
but
what happens?
Wow.
Opening intro to The Legend of Cougar Heart. Al, go.
There's a cougar in the forest, and
Okay.
he's got this epic guitar, and it's floating above, and it's just playing awesome rock music, and all the cougars are around it. And then the evil dozer wizard comes, and he says, "I will take your guitar."
Is that the main boss?
Yes, and he takes it, and he goes.
And we have to use the power of rock to retain our,
Yes!
our
Oh my
guitar.
gosh.
What happens next? Level 1.
Oh, level 1. Okay, so you go to. Ah, fuck! I didn't prepare for level 1. I prepared for the intro of the video game.
All right, then you keep going with the intro.
All right. Well, the intro of my video game, I thought we were all playing, and then same thing. A wizard came in, and he was like, "I'm taking all your instruments," ha ha ha! And he takes everything. He takes the drum set and the bass and the lead guitar and the fucking what was I playing? A tambourine, I think.
Yeah.
Flute.
And he takes the flute,
Skin
and,
flute
the
down.
and he spreads them across the land.
Just real quick.
And then each level of the game is our character
Oh.
going to retain their weapon
I
from the
love
boss.
That's yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
All right.
There it is.
Oh, this is cool.
Next one is Mortal Kombat. I think this one's my favorite because
Oh man.
So far,
this
that's the
one's
Pong one.
this one's my favorite.
Best.
Choose your real life friend.
Oh, that's so cool.
Real life
Finishing
Mortal
move
Kombat.
of your
Sexually.
Hold on. Here's the question.
Oh,
Finishing
my
move
God.
of your Mortal Kombat real life person. What's the move that your guy does? Your character does.
My character.
See, for me, I envision your character dropping a pot of gold on,
Oh
his
no,
opponent's
because
head.
I'm not a leprechaun in there.
Oh,
You're
okay.
just normal
Yeah,
size.
we going off the. All right, I'm saying.
Yeah, go after your character.
I finish a beer. I chuck the can. I chuck the bottle at his head.
I take
Fatality.
I take out my giant tuba and I just crush his
Oh
skull
my
with it.
god.
Oh, that's a good one.
I lift up into the air with my wizard stick, and then from a back view, you see me open up my my robe, and you just grab your head, and you're like, "Argh!" and your head explodes.
It's a vision of your exposed bare
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah.
Is that horrifying?
And I land, and the thing is sexuality with a question mark.
I go, spaghetti fingers, and my fingers come out and strangle you to death, and your head pops off, and I grab it, and I go, that's a meatball, and it goes, spaghettification.
Oh, spaghettification. What about you, Reggie?
Reggie?
I've got no special powers like all of you.
All right.
Like, you have a tuba, you're a bear.
You turn invisible because no one knows what you look like.
Perfect.
Ooh, you turn invisible, sneak up behind them, slit their throat.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Kick
Crazy
him
Kick
in
him
the
in the
dick.
dick.
Kick him in the dick.
Let's go.
And we
Perfect.
can see there's a sexy lady. Al selected sexy lady and Captain Apathy. I love how nerdy Jim looks. Looks
Captain
like
Apathy just kind of bores you to death with a story.
He looks like a college lesbian. Look at him.
74% of the audience, man.
I know, you can't keep alienating people.
I'm
I already
sorry.
screwed us with the Italian stuff earlier.
In Arizona, what was it last time?
Oh, Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes.
Great,
There
now
are a
we
few
don't
people
have-
who are like, I live in...
Yeah.
Like, they were realizing it, though. They were like, I live in Phoenix. Oh, my God. I should move.
I should move.
What up, Phoenix?
Phoenix,
I
Arizona.
want to give a big shout out to Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona.
No, you
Just
don't.
the whole place.
Was that it for Liberty Prime? Because those are awesome.
We
That was
got
awesome.
one last one. I don't remember what this is. It's from Stephen Barrett.
What up, Steve?
Oh, man.
Is that just me on a playground?
Why are you playground?
Why am I on a playground barely dressed?
Why do you have a blazer on?
Oh, wait.
That's a-
I know
that's
why
a-
I'm in a playground.
it's a-
That's Super Sweet Jackets.
Super good jackets, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's fucking
awesome.
cool.
That's your lesbian Eskimo jacket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
guy's
that
not
Jim
wear that
stole.
anymore.
That Jim has it?
Yeah.
Captain Apathy took it.
Captain Apathy
That's
stole
the
it.
best thing he's ever done for this group of friends.
Wilco was the best.
It was awful.
It was so I got it at a thrift shop.
Yeah,
I'm
that was a
gonna
fun
pop
day.
some
We all went to
today.
the thrift store together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a good day.
And I kissed your mouth. What?
Wait, you bought a Super Sweet
I
Jacket.
did.
Yeah.
I was in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say that. Now people are going to try and watch it and
Oh,
see
fuck.
Al's face. Well, we're going to not cut this out now, too.
Red, Al's vomiting everywhere.
I just exorcist vomited everywhere.
Oh, it's the water.
But
from
which
earlier.
one is he? Hint, he's the Mexican.
You want to see a super sweet jacket? For those of you who, if you type super sweet jackets, you'll find it. We'll put a link, whatever.
Yeah, it's an old video we
Yeah.
did.
We've posted
2 or 3
It's
years
the
ago.
best
videos.
My favorite part about the video is that you started filming it in
yes.
July, and then you finished filming it in October.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was wearing shorts.
And Matt's hair grows about 4 inches
Yeah.
in the video overnight.
No, well, the power of the Super Sweet Jackets makes your hair.
Was that?
The
Was
super
that?
Jackets.
sweet dragon.
Dragon.
Super Sweet Jacket. It's a dragon
That's
jacket.
that's what vampires call their jackets.
Yeah.
Jackets.
Yeah.
We need some dragons over here.
It wasn't
Can I
very
get the
fun.
Jackets for this?
It wasn't very fun.
I think a dragon would be you
Can I
take
get
the
it?
skin of a dragon and you make it into a jacket.
Ooh.
See, that's way cooler than what I said.
Vampire jacket.
Shut up. I hate your face.
All right, we are on to the questions here.
Questions?
Questions. Oh.
I don't know why I am jamming. Mr.
Mr. Meester.
Mr.
What's up, Sven? Sven?
All right, this first question is from Amos.
What up,
What up, Amos?
What up,
famous,
Amos?
famous Amos?
Amos.
Hello, cookies. Damn it.
And I'm gonna say she just because of the question, but
Okay.
is it would
At
Amos?
one point in the question, just to go, my vagina.
Do boys have those?
I don't know what the hell kind of a name Amos is.
No. All I know is famous Amos cookies.
Yeah, I've never. John Amos?
Amos, you elude us. Anyhow, Amos says,
John Stamos is emailing us.
under the alias of Amos. He just he got the letters off his own last name.
He's not very clever.
Amos says, I'll read the whole thing because the last part is I find it funny. Hey, what would you guys do if you found a shrink/growth ray? ? Also, love you guys. Keep up the good work. Hugs, but no kisses. Smiley face. It's like, yeah, I'm friendly, but no kisses.
That's kind of funny. I think that might be a guy because of.
I think it's a
Because
Maybe
guy.
he doesn't want to kiss us.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to kiss
Or
her.
maybe it was just
He
a...
assumed that.
He assumed that the
Girls
girls.
don't want to kiss me. So if they don't want to kiss me, and I know who it is. It's got to be a girl.
Oh, pretty good.
You know what I would do if I found a giant shrinking ray guy?
A giant shrinking? Yeah,
I'd find that guy Rick Moranis and make Honey I Shrunk the Kids like 8. That's what I'd do. That's what I would
There
do.
are a lot of them.
Yeah.
Wait, was it a growth slash?
A growth
It
or
could be
shrink
either
ray.
way.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Either way.
I'm making
It goes
another one
both
of those
ways.
flicks because I really enjoyed them when I was a
They
kid.
were good.
I'd still enjoy them now. Are you kidding me? Run through the backyard of tiny people?
I gotta be honest. I'm making myself like 9'11" and playing basketball.
That's it?
Yeah.
Since Alpha,
I don't want to be too tall. It'll be weird walking around.
I'm just gonna play basketball.
9'11"
9'11"
is not weird walking around. How many 9'11" people have you met?
Your
in
bones
life?
would break in like 20 years.
Yeah. What?
No, because I wouldn't have to jump at all. I could just grab the ball and just.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
You would
Hold it up
stand
and
on
just
one half
walk.
the court.
People
Yeah.
have bone problems.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor.
Well, too
With
bad.
low self-esteem, apparently girls don't want to kiss him.
Well, no, it was addressed to everyone. Also love,
You're the one who made the assumption.
also
though.
love you
I was
guys.
like, I'll make my penis to an average size.
I'll shrink it.
There we go.
There you go.
I would do the growth. I wouldn't get like 9 foot. I'll go like 6. No. All right, I'll go 6 foot something.
All right, and then what?
Then I'll shrink some horses and ride them. No, that would just hurt them. I'll shrink some elephants and ride them. Yeah.
How would that not hurt the elephant but hurt the horse?
Dude,
Because
elephants-
horses are already rideable. Elephants aren't.
I mean, they are.
I know people ride elephants,
Yeah.
but I want them smaller.
Okay.
So you can get on it
Easier to get onto the elephant.
But the thing is, I'd have to go like to wherever
India, where elephants are.
Or the zoo.
Or
They're
Africa.
another
The zoo. That's, yeah, I guess.
The zoo.
Okay, I go to the
Closer.
zoo and I make the bars bigger.
Sir, what's this gigantic gun you're bringing into the zoo?
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not
yeah.
going to let you in here. You have a gigantic gun in your hands. Well, why not?
Oh yeah.
What zoo are you going into?
Look at my average sized penis, guard man. You don't want to kiss me. No one.
Oh, my.
Why won't anyone kiss me? We need security over here. The man with the gun yelling, no one will kiss me.
Start shrinking people, but not like till they're like tiny. You just make them all like 4 foot.
Yeah.
You're like, now sing the Lollipop Guild song. I'm
just
drunk
start-
with power.
Start painting them all orange.
This is a nightmare.
I'll have an army of Oompa-Loompas. And then you remember you didn't shrink their guns.
What zoo has guns?
They have guns.
No, they don't.
Giant guns.
Maybe the Bronx Zoo because it's in the Bronx, but that's about
They're all
it.
gonna tranquilizing.
Okay, come on. We're not going to call them on the Bronx Zoo because it's the Bronx.
Well, that's understandable.
That's
Yeah.
a real life.
You've been to
Okay.
the Bronx? You're a Yankees fan.
Real life facts. What up? Saich, what are you doing besides growing
ooh.
everything? And...
I'm gonna shrink. Oh, got it. I'm gonna shrink myself. I'm gonna go inside someone's body like the Magic School Bus.
Oh, man.
And we never saw Saich again.
I'll be in a ship.
Oh, okay,
obviously.
okay. You do that, and then, like, they're on an important date or
Wait,
something.
whose body? Because if it's mine, I don't want that to happen.
I'm not
But if
telling
you
you.
were like, oh, it's going to be like John Stamos' body. Like, I got a lot of questions.
what's your obsession with John Stamos?
Well, he wrote us in.
He won't kiss us.
John Stamos would kiss us.
Okay, so, all right. So you do that, and you go in the body, and then you wait somehow.
I just look around. Hang
Yeah,
out.
all right. You go in his eye, and you're like, all right, I gotta wait for the special date. And then when special date comes,
How do I know he's going on a date?
because you're looking through his eye. That's how eyes work, right? Little people in there.
Yeah, I guess. guess.
All right, great. So then when special day comes around, you're like, time to grow. Woo, 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 woo. His head explodes. You come out in a giant ship and you say, happy birthday.
I guess that would work. Yeah.
I like that we all thought of these things and no one thought to like end world hunger in like 45 seconds.
By making apples huge or something?
Yeah.
Just we're selfish.
Can I have one pizza and then just bring it to Africa and be like, there you go, everyone.
Here's your 800-foot big
Piece of bread.
19.
Leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
Give me your elephants.
All of them.
All right. So thank you,
Stampede of
Amos.
6 foot tall elephants.
Thank you, Amos, man, girl. We appreciate it.
Man, girl.
And I will forcefully kiss you.
I will get my kisses. I will not be denied.
Get my kisses from that missus. Anyhow,
That was good.
this is from the next one is from Jeremy Curbstomp.
What up, Jeremy Kirk?
Oh,
my
I
God.
like how halfway through saying it, Matt just went, ooh, what am I saying?
No, fuck it. What up, Jeremy Curb Stomp?
Oh.
It sounds aggressive.
It's with a K, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
German.
we're not talking about like American History X.
No.
No.
We don't like
People do
races.
it. People do that
Oh, no,
outside of
we
the
We
movie.
don't do that.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Well,
so
except for
it's-
earlier.
Except for,
Yeah,
except
okay.
for the entire time.
It's fine.
I do it every
No,
day.
that's a German last name. I know because of the K. It's anglicized from Curb Stompfa.
Curbstomp.
There used to be like 6 more consonants in that name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Ellis
So
Island, they were like, get out of here, consonants.
What are these doing there?
Curb
Letters.
Stomps says, you're in the city, just walking around, and you decide you want to go to McDonald's or Burger King or whatever you kids go to these days. I'm going to Wendy's. It doesn't really matter. So you go inside, come up to the counter, and just before you order your food, you notice the cashier is Bear. Well, he's wearing a cashier's uniform and a tag name that says Larry Mullerface. The Bear then asks with a very deep voice, what will be your order?
Well,
What do you do?
The first thing I do is I go, this bear better act right, or else I'm jangling.
Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't like that. You
Get
want-
out of here, bear!
He's offering you food.
You go and get my burger!
Oh, damn it.
Get out of here, bear!
Sage, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just gonna order.
Yeah, I mean,
He seems to be
Yeah.
taking your order.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just trying to make a living.
I think I'm going to order very slowly. And no one else seems to be minding. I mean, they
Yeah.
hired this bear. He
Yeah.
probably had a background check.
Yeah.
So you're just
He
ordering
can talk. I'm
Either-
just ordering.
Either that, or I would wrestle him.
Okay.
just order.
Right in the
You
middle.
want to
Do you
razzle
really
just
want
right there.
a
And he'd be like,
cheeseburger?
sir, I just wanted your order.
And I'm like, winner gets all the burgers! And then I just pounce on him.
You wrestle him?
Yeah.
punch him in the snout.
How
Yeah.
you are a strong man.
Yeah,
Or
well,
this is a weak bear.
oh, I'm a
Yeah.
leprechaun, so I
Well,
have mystical powers.
Use the shrinking ray.
I understand this now. So I like that one because we didn't have to fight the bear.
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
Nikolai just did silently to show Matt
Why?
how long we've been recording, and he held up 4 fingers and then an O in front of his face,
Sort of
but it looked
recording.
like he sucked 4 dicks.
So from Matt's angle, it's a 4-0.
Yeah.
From Al's angle, it's a 4 dicks.
I sucked 4 of them. Took my teeth out and made them real good.
Wow.
What?
Don't worry about
Your teeth come out?
it.
How old are you?
I don't know, but don't worry about it.
Al, he's as old as time.
That's
Yeah.
true. William Bullet.
It's bigger on the inside.
That's a really inside joke.
I
That's such an inside joke. I don't think Al even knows about that one.
don't know, but
Yeah.
Like, get out.
This next one,
Already.
this is our last question. This is from J Fly,
J Fly.
and
oh.
I think he first he writes, "Question applies for everyone," as if he would just ask one of us, which would be
Okay.
weird. And
Including
then
Reggie.
it's I think I'm gonna say he's asking for advice because I feel this has happened to him because it's such a specific question. He says, "You randomly find a dead hooker under your couch.
Oh.
What do you do?"
gotta
Tuesday again!
gotta be honest. Couch I have has about a 2-inch clearance from the
It's a very
ground, so
flat hooker.
I'm wondering how I have not noticed.
You're like, get under there. I'm a bear.
She did the key thing. She had it coming.
That's true.
She's like, yeah, you're bear. And then she dropped her keys and we're like, ah! And that was her whole face.
If you drop the keys,
The
that's
game has
it.
changed.
I don't want to picture.
Of me, my paw coming down on
Molly.
a set of keys. And I'm just approaching a woman, my paw down on a set of keys with the game has changed.
And the other paw, like, going to maul her
Yeah.
face. She's clearly a hooker.
Yeah.
What do you do, Reggie?
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do, Reggie?
I'm assuming I have a male hooker underneath my couch, correct? In this
Well,
scenario?
you know, you like to party.
Yeah.
Okay. Since I obviously did not put this hooker there, I would question the other people in the household. It
How
would
do you-
be.
Yeah, but how do
Your
we know?
parents?
I don't know that I didn't put the hooker there.
I would dump the
Yeah.
body.
What, do you black out? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Well, if I
I
got a
think you
hooker
just-
just hanging out in my
Yeah.
room dying, clearly I've been doing some form of partying. I'm
The
probably
right
like-
kind of
yeah,
party.
Yeah.
Probably passed out.
Alright, then
Blacked out.
I Dexter the body.
You Dexter,
I
the body,
Dexter the body.
chop it up,
I
buy a
chop it up.
boat, and go to the coast of Miami.
Are you questioning my method right now?
It seems like a lot of work because we don't live near Miami.
We live near a whole
Like-
bunch of water.
like,
It's
where-
the same situation.
Where'd Reggie go?
Miami.
I'm gonna drive.
I just picture Reggie on an airplane with garbage bags. I'm going to Miami.
Oh, you're
Ma'am,
fine.
your garbage bags are dripping blood everywhere, and they smell like a dead
It's like,
hooker.
listen, we let the guy on with the giant ray gun on. You just see me.
You want me to shrink that bag of dead hooker?
I need you to drink
Do
the
that.
bag. I need you to drink the bag.
Oh my god.
Why wouldn't she just drive instead of taking a dead hooker on a plane?
You know how
I'm
expensive
making it
gas
much harder
is?
for myself.
She has
You know how much
airfare.
gas is right now?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's either pay for gas or get caught with a dead cut up hooker. I guess I'll take the hooker.
So thank you very much. For,
Thanks.
I'd blame my cat and let it go to that.
Yeah.
I
Blame
would,
your cat.
I would call the authorities.
This happened to me.
I'm
Sir, we've got nothing but questions. And I have no answer.
I have zero.
You're arrested.
Yeah.
Now
It's
you're
either
spending
that
my
or
money.
did you see on the news a while back about the Long Island serial killer, all the
Yeah.
bodies? That.
Oh,
Wait, he
God.
decided to bury somewhere else? Or you're him?
I like the
What
prolonged
do you mean?
stare
Yeah.
in my
Like,
eyes.
he was like, I'm done with beaches. How about this man's couch?
That was Matt just admitting.
Yeah, I know.
to
He's
you
just
what
staring
just
at me. I'm not a hooker, man.
The second one.
I'm saying. I'll shrink you and crush you. Or go in your head and explode on your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
The game has changed. No, let's go back.
Off.
You need to wear a monocle.
I have one all the time.
Oh my god.
So for anybody who doesn't know,
Ooh.
we just had a blizzard.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yep.
Uh,
Time, yeah.
got about a foot and a
Alright.
half of snow.
Cougar Heart song titles related to snow.
Oh.
White leopard.
Winter in My Heart.
Ooh.
It's a ballad.
That was exactly what I was gonna say.
Nostril
Hate
blizzard.
Nostril blizzard?
They're just doing coke.
Oh my god.
Cougar are avid drug users.
Where did Friday and Saturday go?
Yeah.
Why is there a hooker under the couch?
So, yeah, we just had a huge blizzard. And it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yep.
Shoveling
Shoveled for hours.
For
Oh,
about a
for
day and a
hours.
half we
Oh
shoveled.
my god.
Yeah, we're all sore because we're old.
I slept.
No, we're sore because we played.
We did play.
We played
Yeah,
Net Snow.
we played hard.
Oh yeah,
Play
you
more.
guys. Yeah, that's right. You went. What did you guys build?
Oh, I should put the videos up on YouTube.
We have some videos. We built a gigantic snow pile in my backyard, and then jumped from my tree onto the snow pile.
Yeah.
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 I did that about 6 times.
Thought it was a good idea.
There was some snowboarding.
Yeah.
With
kind of.
well,
Boogie
boogie
board.
boarding,
Yep.
There's some snow falling.
snow falling,
Yeah, a lot of fall.
snow surfing and falling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
snow almost breaking your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. that
Oh,
was-
On,
Sage, I don't know
on
what
site-
you were doing.
Yeah.
Saichi Boy's second jump from the tree
Not good.
went feet first, and
Ah.
then went directly into the
Yeah,
ground.
I stood up to jump and my face hit a branch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh! And then I just fell and my leg got
So
caught.
disoriented.
And I couldn't
Oh.
get
That
out.
would have been horrible.
Yeah.
It's
Did
pretty
you
fucking
jump
funny.
and flip off the tree, or was that just off the? mound.
No, we flipped it just onto the ground.
Just on the
Yeah.
ground, okay.
Yeah.
I did not play in the snow because I hate the snow.
Just
You were
Everyone
there.
knows bears are hibernating right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, what is all
He's
this?
so angry that we woke him up today.
Yeah, I'm not.
'Cause he's-
That's why my voice is so. I haven't spoken in weeks. 'Cause I haven't- yeah.
So, this time, like, whenever there's a big snowfall like this, it always reminds me of, like, when we were kids.
Like sledding
And
and everything.
Captain Apathy
Uh-huh.
is a avid skier. At least he was. I don't know. Does he ski
I
anymore?
don't think
I
he's
have no
just
clue.
Yeah, I went to the
I have
Olympics.
no clue.
Jim,
Yeah.
text us when you're listening to this and tell us whether you ski or not.
Well, I don't
We
listen
don't
to
want to
that.
actually pursue you.
Yeah, don't
Right.
actually don't text me.
Yeah.
Just Sight. Everyone else, just not Sight.
Yeah.
Was it his 15th or 16th
It was 15.
birthday?
I think I'm going to say 15.
Okay, so it was Al, myself, Jim, Andrew, and our friend Sean, who's never been on the show before.
No. And never will be.
Yeah, hopefully.
You guys are gay.
You guys are faggots.
You don't want to drink
Are we
with me?
drinking?
Yeah.
Faggots. Are you kidding? I want to get fucking hammered and be fucking.
Is that your impression of Sean? 'Cause
Yeah.
It sounds nothing
Yeah.
like him.
I'm
not talking
gonna
about
do-
sports or pussy.
I'm just doing an impression of an annoying person.
This is a friend of ours.
It's still,
I ordered the French fries. These are clearly curly fries. That's what he says, right?
he
All the
always-
time.
Why are there onion rings in my anus?
Whoa!
Sometimes we
It's
don't
Better question: why aren't there more?
Right?
crunchy.
For safekeeping.
Alright.
So, so we all slept over at Jim's house, and
Oh.
it was probably the most homosexual
I
thing.
think I
you
kept
could-
everyone singing songs.
Yeah,
I
what was
was-
popular back then?
Well, I kept singing
15, so
the
it's 9
Beatles'
years
Yellow
ago.
Submarine.
Yep, I remember that. Oh, I remember. That was right after one of those Harry Potter movies came out, and Sean spent the entire night going, Harry Potter!
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry! Which is funny, because he didn't see any of the movies or read any of the books. He just liked the commercial a lot.
That was the first movie then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You're a wizard, Harry.
yeah.
That's
You
when
should
Hagrid
know.
tells him, "You're a wizard, Harry."
That's a good
Thanks,
idea.
That's
Harry.
good.
That's good.
I've seen that movie a couple fucking times.
Yeah,
I've
'cause
saw
you're
it.
a loser.
I saw
I,
it.
I fucking love Harry
I
Potter.
actually do enjoy those movies.
I
That's-
don't.
One day
I
I'll
wear
grow
a
up.
wizard hat all the time.
That's true.
I don't like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I like it. I've seen all the movies. I think I've seen all the movies.
I've seen them all.
I saw the first
Oh,
movie because it was a
They got a
film.
I
lot
tried to read
better
the
after
book.
like the first 2 or 3.
My mom gave me the book
So
when
they
it first
switched
came
directors.
I'm
out.
not much
Yeah.
of a reader.
I couldn't read it.
I read comics. That's it.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the next day we left. We all had to get up early so we could go skiing.
That's the rooster Jim has.
Yep.
Jim,
He's a farmer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Captain
he owns
Apathy is
several
a farmer.
roosters.
Keep
Yeah.
telling him to get rid of him.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
farmer
Uh,
skier.
Yep.
That's what he does.
Marine.
Right?
Alcoholic.
And he just don't care.
And prick.
I was gonna say, and cocksucker.
Oh wow. That one's offensive.
Why
I
is
hope
that
you're
offensive?
listening, Jim.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh god. You're awful.
We had a great time last night.
Yeah. So we all have to get up early, which is just the worst. Because getting up early when you're a kid is awful.
And we've been up all night, so
Yeah, I think we got an hour and a half of sleep.
nothing good.
Yeah. So we are
Nothing
leaving.
good.
I don't even remember where we went to go skiing. It was somewhere upstate. I know that much. And like,
It was very upstate.
yeah.
So upstate, it's actual upstate.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that's
upstate
how
that
far
it's
upstate it was.
Canada.
So upstate that it wasn't New Rochelle. So we're driving up there, and at one point we stop at a rest stop, and I think to myself, I'm a sophisticated man. I'm gonna drink some coffee.
There you go.
I never drink coffee, but I drank coffee that day.
Okay.
So we're about 20 minutes away from.
I'm a sophisticated man.
I'm a grown-ass
Coffee
man.
shows that.
Yeah. So, and I actually remember Jim's dad going, "You drink coffee?" And I go, "I do now. Look how fancy I am."
Pinky up, top hat on.
I'm like, drinking it like it's whiskey.
No, was this in the days of energy drinks? This was
No.
10 years
this
ago.
is before.
Yeah,
The only
before.
energy drink back then was like, this is before Red Bull
Vault.
started. Yeah, Vault soda.
Balls.
Surge.
Oh,
Surge.
Surge was my
A
shit.
can of Mountain Dew and a bunch of airheads.
Yep.
Yep.
Or warheads.
Warheads.
Not airheads. That would
Oh.
just not
Warheads,
be. They would just go to the bottom.
So we all eat
they
breakfast, and I'm about we're about 10 minutes away from the ski resort or whatever. And I go, Mr. Jim's dad. I'm not gonna say his last name. Mr. Jim's dad. Can you pull over? I'm gonna get sick because my stomach is just not having the fact that I drank coffee for like the third time in my entire life.
As a 15-year-old.
Yeah. and
not just coffee. This was like highway station coffee, right?
Yeah,
roadside
this is
coffee.
not like freaking.
This isn't Folgers.
Yeah.
Best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Yeah.
I've always said this.
Yeah.
This is
Just
trucker
prepared
coffee.
by a grimy man for truckers.
See, I always thought that commercial should have ended with like jerking off in the shower.
The commercial, just some guy in his face, he's like, yeah!
My boss drinks coffee. I don't want to go to work anymore. Does everyone who drinks coffee do that?
Yeah, well,
No?
sometimes.
Good.
I don't drink coffee, but...
So I'm like, Mr.
Not a
Jim's
privilege,
dad,
is it?
you got a couple of seconds here. You got to pull the car over. And the best part is we're driving his brother-in-law's van because he didn't own a van.
And it's me. What is it? In
It's
the middle?
it's me and Jim in the back seat
Okay.
because we're the biggest, and then it was Andrew, Al, and then
Was
Sean.
anyone in the
Andrew-
passenger?
Yeah, Jim's mom.
Oh, she was.
Jim's
there?
mom was in the passenger, and then Jim's dad was driving. And I was like, "You gotta pull over." And he's like, "Yeah, all right, I'm almost there. I'm like, "No. It's pull over for cleaning me up." And he picked option B because not 2 seconds later, I introduced my two hands to all of the vomit I've ever had to expel in my entire lifetime. So much so that when I cupped my hands over my mouth, it actually came out of the sides.
Fan art!
The game has changed.
Mr. Jim's dad, game's about to change.
It's like our new tagline.
Before we
Oh my god, I'm sorry, hold on.
yeah.
I want RLF.
The game's
The game has changed.
I can do that.
I want that as a banner.
Yep.
Some fan art.
Make it.
Before we even stopped the car, Andrew has put on two left shoes, one of them not belonging to himself, and jumped out of the car over Al and Sean. They proceeded to jump out of the car, and then Jim, actually a good friend, was like, "Oh man, are you all right? Like, are you okay?" And then got out. I have puked all over myself, my pants, and everything. Absolutely mortifying. The car reeks of puke. It's just the worst day. And then they had to buy me pants. And of course we go to the store at the ski resort, and the only pair of pants is like $800.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they had to buy me pants because I can't go skiing in the puke pants.
Right.
Right.
Size
Well,
boy
you
puke
could.
pants.
Oh no.
Roll around in the snow.
Yeah.
Wash it off.
Each pair signed by Nikolai.
Yep.
Very, very
With my own vomit.
Yes, there's 10 of them. That's it. Oh, God.
I really don't like puking. So.
Yeah, no. You're like, I'm done. After
That would be the worst day.
But then,
Actually, it turned out to be a really fun day of skiing.
Really?
but the thing is, what were you gonna say?
No, I had nothing.
All right. But the thing is, to air out the car.
Oh yes.
They bought.
A air freshener that was supposed to be flower
But it was
scented.
powder. It was powder.
Yeah.
It was like something an old woman who would mix with her husband's ashes.
Yeah,
Would
and
put together.
like to deaden the smell of the
It
cats.
was like I don't know why it was powder.
Yeah.
And it got everywhere, and it was worse than the.
And it made
it was mixed.
Because before it was just coffee flavored vomit.
Yeah.
Coffee flavored.
Now it was coffee with flowers.
With
Yeah.
old lady flowers.
Old lady flour.
That was in
vomit, and
powder
coffee.
form and
And
just everywhere.
I remember Al was so like sick from the smell that he was smelling deodorant, but forgot, and he grabbed the wrong deodorant, and we got to make fun of him because he was smelling his sister's deodorant. He had ladies' deodorant under his nose for the rest of this ride, all the way home later that day. Oh, do you know what I always remember?
What?
It was when we went tubing later that day.
I
and
love
we
the
were at-
tubing. That was my
The
favorite.
tubing was the best part because it was the only thing that you and I could do without falling because we were already laying down. By you and I mean Al
Yes.
and myself.
Yes.
Matt and Seich were not there for this.
Nope.
No, it was not.
at the place where you go tubing in the office or whatever, they were playing music.
Oh.
And they had the weirdest song ever, and I would love it if a fan could tell us the name of the song or the artist or something like that.
I know it's Of Course I Can Dance.
Of Course I Can Dance.
It's,
of course I Can
it's
Dance.
on the Drew Carey show.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's like
Oh.
a whole bit where I'll show you.
I don't
after.
even. Yeah, I never knew.
I'll put a link.
I've
if I
always
remember.
wondered that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But it was
I
fucking.
don't remember that.
I
It
remember
was just me and you doing that for the next 3 hours.
You went in one of us went in the bathroom. I'm gonna say it was you that went first. You come out and I go in and I hear the song like "Course I Can Dance, Course I Can Dance," and I come out and I'm like, "You hear that song?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, I heard the song too."
You're like, that's fucking
And then
weird.
the rest is like, "Of course I can dance, of course I can dance." But yeah, skiing was fun.
But it wasn't fun.
But in the beginning,
'Cause
it
it
was
hurt.
because we did the beginner slope. Jim was like, "I'm an expert, extreme black diamond,
Yeah.
tiger claw," and I was like, "All right, have a good
And it's
time."
actually you go down the mountain while like a polar bear is actually eating.
Yeah,
fish.
Yes.
and he's eating like other skiers that haven't made it. Like that's what they sound like. But we went
Warning: polar bear slope.
on the
Of
beginners.
experienced skiers only.
The ones with death. That's what she said.
Yeah.
You fall,
Are
you
you
bleed.
suicidal? Go on this.
Suicidal. Great skier. Polar bear slopes. Now at Windham Mountain.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Their target audience.
Appealing to two
Suicidal.
broad audience.
Suicidal expert skiers,
Suicidal experts, daredevil expert skiers,
or just
Dude,
bad
go down
skiers
all
that just
down.
want to end it in a horrific way.
I can't ski. I need
I
a
don't know
polar
why
bear
he
to
tried
eat
it.
me.
He never even liked snow.
Looks like I'll be dying with style.
Was that the intro to it?
Yes, it was.
Another CSI Wyndham.
CSI, Windham Mountain.
What were we saying? Oh yeah, so the Of Course I Can Dance thing. That became
Yes.
like a running joke for Al and myself for years.
Good stuff.
I would just turn and be like, you know what's up? It's like, what? They're like, of course I can dance, of course I can dance.
But it was good stuff.
Yeah.
So next week we're gonna do RLF ski lodge.
Yep.
RLF ski lodge.
Go
Yeah, we're all
skiing.
going skiing.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. I can't afford to go skiing.
I don't have.
I've got work.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
we're
don't
gonna
have
go.
vacation
We're
time.
gonna go in Nikolai's backyard. RLF ski
Yep.
lodge.
We're
Yeah.
going to the mountain.
Alright, well, there's probably not gonna be any snow left.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 50 on Monday.
I'm gonna get my grow ready, grow all the snow, and then it'll be
You're
fine.
gonna Alright, I'm with you.
Alright.
I don't see anything that can go wrong with this.
So it's coming to that time of the episode again.
5, 6 dicks.
Yeah, I don't know. We're at
7.
we're at 6.5 days.
You're
Wow,
no,
6
you're
and
very
a half dicks.
you're very
I
close.
don't even know how to like make a 6. It's time for my adventure.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a quick one today, though.
Okay.
Quickie.
Did you drink too much coffee?
No,
No, Matt has to go
you
play.
did. I have to
Dungeons,
go
Dragons,
play
and Dicks.
Dungeons, Dragons, and Dicks at like 2.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
pretty gay of you.
Yeah.
It's currently
You should have.
1:17.
Someone called me. It was Burwell.
I hope
Yeah.
this part's in the
Oh, fuck.
podcast.
What?
Huh?
We're gonna cut this part
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna cut
We're all
this part
talking and drinking.
No, I just said we were gonna. I assumed we were
Got
gonna get
Skittles.
it.
And want some Skittles.
Red fine.
Okay, ready?
You alright?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happened last
The
time.
light. We opened the door.
Yeah, you opened the door, but what was happening with Sven?
He went
now?
across the rope bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sven already made it across.
The rope
and
bridge. No, he made it across too, and then the bridge broke.
then-
He made it across 2, and then the bridge broke. But then they did something else. He started walking down a tunnel, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started walking down a tunnel, right, with Sven.
And Sykes about to die.
Yeah, I'm shot. I'm
He got shot in the
dying.
shoulder, and I got stabbed in the hand.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground dying, pretty much.
But I got the door open, so.
All right.
And then all the guards ran away from the bright light.
All the guards started running away from the light. Yeah. All right. So, give it a moment of silence and then start it up so you can cut.
Well, you gotta tell them what happened. last
Yeah.
time.
Right.
Alright, yeah, whatever.
All right. So last time on the Mayan Temple, Nikolai and Seich got shot. Seich got shot in the shoulder,
Yes, I'm on the floor dying.
bleeding. Nikolai, who has been stabbed in the hand, is helping him up. As the door opens behind them, the guards that were in pursuit decided to run away.
Look, girl.
Because of
Alan's
the blinding white light.
blinding white light that was coming from the door.
Is it Jesus?
You don't know.
Ripped
It's
up
gotta
like
be
a
Jesus.
douche.
Imagine if that's where he's been hiding this whole time. Like, we've been looking for years.
What up, Jesus?
And like we're the only people that can actually be like, yeah, no, I found Jesus. Like
Yeah,
seriously,
literally.
mine temple,
He's a
bro.
pretty good guy. Bought me a shot.
Yeah. Beat me in arm wrestling.
Al, you were walking down a long hallway with Sven. It appears the hallway is taking you back towards the area that you slid down.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So, we'll start with Nikolai and
Yeah.
Seich.
And dying sight.
You guys are standing there. You can see this bright light shining. You can either try and look into the light or kind of like shield your eyes for a second.
I guess shield,
shield my
because
eyes,
it's
yeah.
bright.
It's a blinding white light.
Stare
I'm
into
staring
it. I don't want my eyes to
I hope
burn
this does
out.
as much damage as the sun.
We need to test it.
What a stupid question, man.
Well, you didn't choose to look at the light, but you don't know what could have happened.
Go on.
You cover your eyes. You see it's very bright behind your hands, like it's almost showing red through your hands, and then it just kind of cuts off. And there's not a lot of light. You can tell that there is still some light. If you want to look that way, you can. If not, you guys can try and retreat.
Now that it's not blinding,
I'm gonna look at
let's
it.
go look at it. Yeah.
I mean,
You guys take a look, and inside it looks almost completely different. It's almost like a sterile environment inside.
Like a lab?
Yeah, it almost looks like a lab, but there are giant, dusty, very unkempt Nazi flags in the background.
All right.
Your
Well,
face.
shit.
Alright, we just...
Yeah.
Shit just got real.
Nikolai gave
What
me the,
year is it right
the
now?
frowniest
Huh?
frown face.
It's 2012.
2013?
2013.
Time traveler!
1940.
No.
Well, that's why it's unkempt, because it was there in the
That's
1940s.
True. All right.
Touche, bitch.
Al,
Yes.
you and Sven walking down the hallway.
Hop, 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 hop. That's the
That's the
that's-
walking
that's-
sound.
that's-
Mister, mister.
Hop, 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 Mister.
You're walking down the hallway. It looks all like rock formations and things like that all around you. Like it's not a set straight hallway. It almost looks more like a cave. But when you get to the end of the hallway, you can see a metal door.
Okay.
It looks like, and there's German writing on it. You recognize, Sven recognizes that it's German and tells you. There's a handle.
Can you tell? Can you?
I didn't hear it
Does
from
he-
Sven.
Yeah. What does he say?
I can't do
Come
Sven
on.
right
Do
now.
Sven.
My throat hurts so
All right.
much.
Well, fuck.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
That door, it reads, "Do not enter."
That door, it says, "Do not enter." Mang.
He's
Okay.
Chief Marin now?
Meester was bad, but Mang?
Listen, you don't want to go in there.
So basically, it's saying "Do not enter," but you can't really see any other way around.
Okay.
Sven was born in East LA.
And there is a handle.
Okay.
All right. So you can either choose to,
It says, "Do not enter," though.
yeah, you can either choose to go back the way you came, or pry the handle. Hold on one
All
second.
right.
Ooh.
We go back to Nikolai and
And
Seich.
we're looking at the lab.
Yeah, you guys are looking at the lab. You guys can either go into the lab or try and make your way back towards where the guards were.
I say we go to the lab.
Yeah.
Well, am I still
Do a little peek
on the
ski.
floor?
I say we go into the lab to see if there's anything I can use to bandage his shoulder.
Yeah, am I still on the floor dying, bleeding?
You're bleeding. You're not dying. You're
Yeah, let's
hitting
go
the
to the lab
shoulder.
to see if there's anything we can use to bandage his shoulder and my hand.
Yeah.
You
Let's do that.
you help him up. Nikolai, you help him up, and then you both kind of go into the lab. The guards peer around the corner, and they notice that like nothing's happened, and they see inside, and you hear them yelling from behind you, and they start running towards the door. You see a panel on the wall that you can try and maneuver to close the door, but it's all in German, and you don't understand any of it. Basically, there's 3 buttons: a red, a green, and a yellow.
Oh, sweet.
We're gonna fucking blow up.
Yep.
So you can either choose to press one of those buttons. Al,
Me?
what do you decide?
I'm an adventure man. Let's go in this door.
All right.
I'll slowly. Can I? Fuck. Can I open it?
Fuck yeah.
Open it. Oh, I'm gonna
Not
open
with
it.
Sven though. He's a child.
Yeah, I'll just open it. I'm not gonna.
Okay. You pull the handle very slowly. It clicks, and you pull it open. Nothing
Werewolves. Hundreds of werewolves.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Shut that door quick.
You can go inside.
Is it
There's
dark?
It's very dark in the room you're in, but it almost looks like an access passageway, and you can see light up ahead.
Start shooting wildly inside.
I'd say go. I don't have a gun. I have dirt.
All right.
Don't
That's
dare.
right.
You and Sven
That's
go
all I
in.
have.
Do you close the door behind you, or do you leave it open?
Let's close the door.
All right. You close the door.
Instantly dead.
You close the door
I
as
feel like
soon as
every
you pull
decision is that.
as soon as you pull the door closed, it locks.
Kachinga. We're safe.
Oh, that's
Kachinga.
Back up to you guys. Before you can
Fuck.
press any of the buttons, red lights and sirens start blaring
Oh, boy.
inside the area you're in, and the doors immediately close shut.
Oh, sick.
A latch turns, and you see a locking mechanism from behind,
Well, fuck.
and you know that this door is solidly locked down.
Are they gonna be fucking Nazi zombies?
Fingers
Oh,
crossed.
that'd be awesome.
Go on.
Is
That's it. That's it. That's the end of this episode.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Hey, you guys are safe for now,
Yeah, well,
all right.
but you're locked in a lab
well
of
we're
horrors.
bleeding.
I'm locked in a room
We're
with a
bleeding
small
and he
child.
only has dirt.
Yes.
He has dirt in a child.
Sven, eat this. It'll make you stronger. No, Mang, that's dirt.
Man.
Bang.
Hey, Mang.
He eats it and you're like, prank war made you eat dirt. What a stupid child you are.
It's Earth's poop, you stupid.
Earth's pooping.
Earth's poop, it's dirt. Everyone's walking on poop.
Everyone's walking on poop.
Yep.
Poop a doop a doop doop.
Poop a doop a
Where do
doop
plants come from? Earth poop. Boop doop doop.
All right.
Oh,
I actually read
All
that.
right. All right.
I should read that in a science book.
The Earth is
Yeah, Earth has
It's made up of.
The Earth has a large quantity of poop.
plants come from poop.
Well, this has been a really fun episode.
I
Yeah,
had
I-
fun.
Glad to be back on
Fantastic time.
YouTube. Glad that
Absolutely.
Al is done spending his internet riches.
Well,
Yeah.
not done yet. I mean, he couldn't have possibly spent it all.
It
yeah.
was a big yacht.
It was a
And
big.
it burned real bad.
Yeah.
All right.
real
All
He
right.
spent the majority of his riches, his internet riches,
My robot
that
arm
sell out money.
that I had to replace.
Do you still have enough to build the Death Star like you planned?
We're gonna
A
actually
little
build.
small one. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
actually get a model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
It's
a
gonna
$20
float
model.
around and just cut people when I don't like them. Just small cuts. Yes.
Almost paper.
But
cuts.
you're still gonna have that scene where
sound
that
of
guy
one
in the
annoying-
weird black helmet charges up the reactor.
Matt, we're gonna have one old man's gonna be like, the sound of one annoyed voice cried out for help.
That's my face. Ow.
Ow, did you come? Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, but it kind of hurt.
I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Deuces, kid.
Deuces, kid.
Peace out, real life effers.
Real life effers.
Off.